Navy, and leading seaman Matt Parry in the back. Now, he used to be a boatswain's mate before he remustered to aircrew.
This Sikorsky MH-60R Seahawk helicopter first flew December 1979 and introduced into service 1984. Production from 1979 and still in production at the moment with 13 variants and working for 14 different military air arms.
24 Romeos were ordered by Australia about June 2011 to replace the S-70B2 Seahawks that were in service, and they were to operate from shore bases, and also the 8 Anzac class frigates.
They're fitted with a glass cockpit, a multi-mode radar, IFF interrogator, an airborne low-frequency dipping sonar and sonar buoys. Also got FLIR, which is a forward-looking infrared sensor, emission sensor measurement with expanded frequency range, a decision support system that integrates threat data, environmental information to coordinate offensive and defensive actions, and a weapon selection basically allowing the pilot to concentrate more on flying in a threat-filled environment, and also advanced fleet data link. So very capable indeed.
First deliveries of the Romeo were accepted in December 2013 in the USA for training Australian pilots, and the pilots are now trained down at Nowra. It equips 816 Squadron of the Navy Fleet Air Arm for operational deployment, and number 725 Squadron for training. Powered by two 1890 shaft horsepower General Electric turboshaft engines. Has a very impressive armament too now.
So this thing can carry 3 Mark 54 torpedoes, 4 Hellfire missiles, and it's also got a machine gun or a minigun. Like every helicopter in the world, highly manoeuvrable. And when I know a few people that learn to fly helicopters, an interesting method of learning. Once you decide that you want to fly a helicopter, basically you put the stick in one position. If it goes where you want it to go, that's basically learning how to fly a helicopter.
It's amazing that it's easier to train somebody who's never flown fixed wing to fly a helicopter than to transfer somebody over from fixed wing. You can see the winch there being operated out of the side of the aircraft. This is definitely a much more capable machine than the S-70B models, and certainly has an expanded range of anti-submarine and anti-surface vessel missiles, torpedoes.
So the Navy use these for submarine and anti-surface warfare, also search and rescue for littoral and deep ocean environment. They will deploy these helicopters onto the destroyers and frigates.
Of the 24 delivered, we believe that the Navy is going to be getting some more of these. So they're very capable aircraft, both deployed from onboard ships at sea, originally the 8 Anzac class frigates.
If you actually wanted to fly a helicopter like this, then you will go through training with the Navy to do your initial officer training. Then you'll go down to East Sale, where you'll join the RAAF to learn to fly on the PC-21 as part of one FTS, or one flying training school. Once you've graduated from one FTS, you'll move over to Perth, RAAF base Pierce, to fly 2 FTS, get your wings, and then move to Nowra to learn to fly the helicopter.
One of the major sensors used on board this aircraft are the sonar buoys, which they drop into the ocean. They can actually ping and pick up subsurface targets, and then go into attack mode.
Initial training for the Romeo aircrew lasts 12 months and is conducted at Naval Air Station Albatross at Nowra in New South Wales. The initial tranche of personnel, though, were trained at Jacksonville in Florida, USA.
See the aircraft coming back in now. The Romeo can operate seamlessly and integrate with the P8 Poseidon in both the ASW and surface mode, and it is also part of the integration of the 3 services through this planned Jericho. Operates as well with the E7 Wedgetail, and can also talk to our Super Hornets and the Growlers.
Yeah, so can provide strike coordination and reconnaissance, to a certain extent early warning as well. So fully integrated into the 5th generation of Air Force.
Has a maximum speed of about 330 kilometres an hour, but a normal cruise about 220 kilometres an hour. So if you like what you've been seeing with our military displays here today, and you thinking about a career in the Defence Forces, careers in the ADF are very, very worthwhile. Lots of training in there on everything that you can think of, not just being a pilot, but also maintenance, electronics. So it's certainly a fulfilling lifetime career. Our Defence Force careers officers are here today at Wings Over the Illawarra. So go and talk to them, and then perhaps go and talk to the guys from 2OCU or 76 Squadron about what it's like to have a career in the Air Force, Army or Navy. So that aircraft taxiing out there now needs no introduction. The North American P-51 Mustang, the fighter with the 7 league boots.